Good day, good day, good day, everybody. Good day, Linda from Colorado. I hope you're doing well. I hope all is well where you are. Good day, everybody. Thank you for joining in with me today for Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and Sip is Spirit in Practice, where we practice every single day by doing our spiritual practice. Yes. And we know that practice makes progress. And what have we added on to that, Vanessa? We know that play makes progress also. That play makes progress. And I'm going to keep reminding us of that, at least for the month of July. So, have you played? Just asking, just curious. If you haven't, do something. Do something that you used to do as a child maybe, or do something that you've been curious about doing that's in the realm of playfulness. Okay, it just lifts everything, just lifts everything. Right before the show I did like a quick, like a 10-second little dance, right over here, right? Just to shift the energy, just to shift the energy. Good day, Margaretta, it's good to see you. So we are in our resonant series, not resident. It resonates. Resonate. Resonance. Resonance. It's almost a tongue twister for me today. Resonate series. There we go. We're in our resonate series, mommy.
Resonate.
Resonate. Thank you. Resonate series. And so the definition that we're working with is this is what resonate means: continuing to sound the natural frequency of an object where it tends to vibrate at a higher amplitude. Tends to vibrate. So these are our key words: vibration, frequency. The origins of the word is to echo, return to sound, or resound. So let's just hold on to frequency, vibration, or tend to vibrate, and echo. Okay, so let's remember those as our definition for resonate. Okay, so tend to vibrate. What do you tend to vibrate? My intention every day is to have a tendency to vibrate joy. That is my desire, to have a tendency to vibrate joy. So, what is your tendency? What is the tendency of your vibration? Right? Something that we don't spend a lot of time thinking about, right? I shared I got some sad news this morning, and I was feeling a little down. And right before the show, I said, okay, I need to shift this energy right before I say good morning or good day. Let me do something, right? Because I have the power to do that, right? So what did I do? I just got up and did a quick little like 10-second dance, did a little shimmy, jumped up and down, dropped it low. I went low, y'all. I dropped it low. It came right back on up. And that was enough to just give me a little bit of that that vibration of joy that's within me. That is within me, that I regenerate, that I reactivate, right? So everything has a resonance frequency. Everything, everything. This piece of paper has a frequency, a vibration. Everything. These pillows behind me, everything has a frequency. We have a frequency. And so, what are we vibrating? What are we emitting out there into the atmosphere? Right? So, I was reading up on resonate, and it's fascinating. There's like um, research of it in the engineering space. There's research of it in the physics space. There's like every type of discipline you could think of. There is a study around resonating. Fascinating, right? So I want to share a definition that comes from physics. So, resonance is a process of initiating and amplifying vibrational response in a receiving system that is attuned to an emitting system. So, that's receiving and emitting, and they are almost matched. So when someone says, I really resonate with you, I really resonate with what you're saying, right? I'm emitting something. They received it because there's a match there. There's a match. So if I'm emitting joy, and you say, I really resonate with your joy, Rev Melissa. And I get that a lot, right? You're so joyful. Some people call me Joy. Oh, there's Rev Joy, right? My neighbor next door said to me yesterday, you still doing joy? You still out there with the joy? That's what she said. You still out there with the joy? And I said, yeah, girl, I'm still out there with the joy, right? I love being known for that, by the way. So I'm emitting something. And the reason why she's able to receive it in the way that she does is because she has it, or she has it herself. And so hers is turned on too. And she's receiving it, right? Because there's a match. There's a match. So this is fascinating to me. I want to read something to you that I discovered last night. And again, we're in the space of resonating in, this example is in engineering, how it impacts the way that things are put together, and how what is emitted or what is received impacts it. So, quick story. The Broughton Suspension Bridge was a suspended deck suspension bridge built in 1826 to span the River Irwell between Brighton and Pendleton. Now, and this is it's in English. We in England, we don't know what this thing is. So it was a bridge built in 1826 in Greater Manchester, England, and it's a suspension bridge. That's the important part. It was one of the first suspension bridges constructed in Europe. On April 12th, 1831, the bridge collapsed. You know what made the bridge collapse? This blew my mind. This is why the bridge collapsed. Reportedly, owing to mechanical resonance induced by troops marching over the bridge in step. The marching frequency became very close to the structure's natural frequency. And as a result of the incident, the British Army issued an order that troops, whenever they go across suspension bridges now, they have to break their step when crossing a bridge. What? The soldiers were marching in step. The sound, the vibration, the frequency of their marching in step matched the vibration of the suspension bridge, and that caused the bridge to collapse. Now, the soldiers got across safe and sound. Soon thereafter, the bridge collapsed. And that is what they attributed it to. The residents of that frequency, right? The emitting of the soldiers marching in step, they emitted it, the bridge received it, and it matched, and the bridge collapsed. What? So just imagine, like, how powerful are our vibrations? How powerful is the frequency of our vibrations? We don't think about this, but we've had those experiences, right? Of walking into a room and feeling like, something's off here, right? Because we could feel the frequency, we could feel the vibration of the room, of the people in the room, and what they are emitting. And if it's a low vibration, we receive it because we all have low vibrations within us too. It's a match, and we feel it, and we're like, oh no, we don't like this. This don't feel like joy. This don't feel like peace. This don't feel like harmony. What is this? Right? And we do the same thing. Like, we could check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, right? And cause the collapse, right? Cause a collapse in friendships, cause a collapse just by being like not so nice, right? That story, y'all, mind blown last night. Mind blown last night. And I almost went down the rabbit hole, but I just wanted to know if the soldiers were okay. And the soldiers were okay. They got across the bridge. All right. So my emitting frequency and your receiving frequency are matched. When they are matched, that's when resonance happens. When you say I resonate, it is because you have received what I am emitting, and that vibration matches. I love that. I love that. And it also demonstrates how we are so connected. It's a demonstration of oneness that we can receive and emit, and that it has an actual impact, right? So, what are you emitting? Is a question that we could ask ourselves every single day. What is it that I want to emit today? And at minimum, it can be your quality. Remember your qualities? Right? The quality that we said we were going to embody for 2022. Mine is wholeness and trust. And my sub ones are courage, curiosity, and celebration. Right? So I want to emit wholeness and trust, curiosity, courage, and celebration. I want to emit joy every day. And then the other side of that is then we attract that too, right? There's a vibrational match that is attracted to me based on what I'm emitting. Same for you. So think about your quality, affirm it every day. This is just a reminder. We're affirming it every day with enthusiasm, using our mind, our body, our soul, our spirit, our emotions, using everything, feeling it so that we can emit it and so that it can resonate in the world. And so those who are open to receive it, who are that match, receive it. Yes? Yes. I see Linda's comment. I love the way my singing bowl resonates and how I resonate with it. I love singing bowls too, Linda. Yes. It gets right into the core of who I am. I see you, Lindsay. Yes, joyful trust and kindness. Send and receive. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I see you in my yacht. That is so powerful. Right? The story, right, of the bridge and the soldiers. Powerful. And we do that all the time. We just collapse people by being mean or not nice. Stop it. Check in. What am I emitting? Do what you need to do to get in a good space before you go out there in the world. All right. So we're going to keep going with resonate. I don't know why I can't say the word today, but we all know what I'm saying. That's where we are. That's where we're going. Remember, what am I emitting today? It could be your quality. I invite you to choose to emit your quality. Love, joy, abundance, joyful trust and kindness, bliss, courage, bravery. Emit it. All right, y'all. All right. All right. So let's get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news today. So tomorrow, we are doing an hour of prayer at Rockland CSL. So if you are in need of prayer about anything that's going on in your life, if you need prayer support, you have a prayer request that you would like to make, or just pray because, please join us at Rockland CSL, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to rocklandcsl.org, click on Hour of Power, and you'll be in the room. Everyone is invited. You do not have to be a member of Rockland CSL. So it's open to everyone. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Then tomorrow evening, we have Meditation with the Moon. Tomorrow's our Meditation with the Moon. Have you been checking out the moon? Oh, she looks fabulous. She looks fabulous. So we're going to meditate with her tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right where you're watching me now, which means there is no 10:30 sip tomorrow. No 10:30 sip tomorrow. Say it with me. No 10:30 sip tomorrow. Okay? Join me at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time to meditate with the moon. We do a full-blown spiritual practice, inspirational reading, inspirational journaling, meditation, and prayer. So please join me tomorrow evening for that. And then Sunday, we have Living Life in Joy. We are in our play month. Our theme is Power Play at Rockland CSL. And this Sunday, we have a guest speaker, Eugene Holden, who is amazing. If you get the Science of Mind magazine, he's in there every month. He gives the daily affirmations for the month, and he's a spectacular speaker. So please join us. The topic is Let Yourself Loose. Yes, I love that. Let yourself loose. Join us 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for that at Rockland CSL. Again, go to Rockland CSL, our website, click on Sunday service, and you'll be in the room, the Zoom room, or you can watch the live stream on Facebook. All right. Let me check in with Sekou, see how he's doing.
What's happening? So
Hey.
I just want to circle back to the story you told at the beginning. Thanks, Ron. We appreciate it. There is sip, but it's meditation with the moon in the evening. Yep. All right. So you told the story about you dancing, but behind the scenes, y'all, this is what happened. So I'm starting the show, and I see Rev Mel's arms go up. Now we're already in the green room. I'm already starting pre-roll, so we can't talk anymore. I see her arms go up, and then she vanishes. And then the computer starts shaking like this. And I'm like, what is happening? Do I need to roll jellyfish? Like, what's good? So I'm waiting for her to pop back in. She pops back in, and she just sits there all normal. I'm like, we good? She's like, yeah, we good. I was like, what is going on over there, y'all? So she was for real about the dancing. The dancing happened. She didn't give me any kind of warning, but the dance was happening. The computer was shaking. She was getting it in. So, and shout out to Rev Mel for doing it, for not just knowing that you should shift your energy, but for doing something to shift your energy. Because, it's easy to know, and it's harder to do. You can know that you're in a space, but then not do what you need to do,
right?
To shift yourself. So shout out to that. Shout out to Rev Mel, and for the funny story from behind the scenes. All right. So that said, your echo story made me think about something. The soldiers going over the bridge and how their frequency matched the frequency of the bridge. Reminded me of something I read recently that really blew my mind. So these really tough as nails fighters in the military, like the Delta team, the SEAL team, all those really, really tough guys, they are selected. Part of their selection process is their ability to receive vibrations from other people. They don't talk about that. They talk about shooting and stabbing, physical martial arts, all that. But within the annals of the organization, they are selecting men who have the ability to connect and become a part of a hive mind like this. Because those units are so tight and they're doing things that are so dangerous, they need to be able to communicate without talking. They need to be able to feel what the other person is doing and react to it before wasting time talking about it. I was fascinated by it. And so you can be able to hit all the targets, jump over all the obstacles, fight all you want to, and still not make the team because they're looking for that hive mind receptivity. And if you don't have that hive mind receptivity, you can't be part of the team because you need to be able to react instantaneously to what everyone else is doing around you. That really blew my mind. And that's the first thing that occurred to me when you talk about that frequency of the boot steps. Like, you can't see it, but you can feel it, and it's having this effect. And the same thing with, the SEAL team. You can't see what's happening between them, but that vibration between them is making them able to do these superhuman feats that we hear about all the time.
Yeah. Wow.
Right?
And we do it.
Right.
That's what we do all the time. We just not, SEALs, but
right. Yeah. And I think that's a big part of it because they are SEALs. They become aware of the hive mind and they know when they're hooked in and when they're not, and when they're reacting to what everyone else is doing versus what they want to do. And we create hive minds all the time. When we create these circles of folks, we tend to think about similar things, have similar things be introduced to us, but we got to be a little more aware of it. Like lean into the fact that, all right, I've created a hive mind with this person or this group of people. And then when you lean into it, you can make some adjustments. You could do some fabulous things.
Yes. Like, what are we doing with our frequency, with our vibrate? Like, what are we doing with it? Right? It's good stuff. Who knew? I love curiosity. This all happened because I was just curious about the word resonate.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, y'all. Thank you, Sekou. All right, everybody. Yes, Lindsay, cool hive mind. I'm going to look into that. Yes. That is a thing. So everybody, remember tomorrow, 8:30 p.m., Meditation with the Moon, right here on New Thought Media Network, where you're watching me right now. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.